And it was told that,
and he got a plaque or a certificate, and you put somebody else's name and present it to him, he's gonna be like, well, who was that?
What is this? Or if you, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Somebody give me Zephaniah 3:9, okay? Because when you read about who they English called Jesus was on the cross, and he said, Eli,
yeah.
Okay, guess what?
Yes.
He actually said that in the Hebrew. That's
right.
the Greek
That's
right there.
And it says that in the scripture.
But let me get you to understand something. What he said on that they translated into the Greek was actually what King David said in Psalms 22. He quoted Psalms 22 in the Hebrew. When he
and tell me what it is now.
My God, why have you
Yes,
But he said it in the Hebrew. Why?
I'm going to ask a question. If he said it in the Hebrew, and you just told it to me in English, and I understood what it meant in English, did it not mean the same thing as what is said in Hebrew?
Say what? No, it meant the same thing.
It was to David.
But
the word David is not.
But name
David is also not
Dawad.
Hebrew.
Malak Dawad.
Listen, that's his name.
That's his name. Malak Dawad.
You're talking.
I'm trying to talk to you in English because you say you don't know Hebrew.
That's my point. But you're trying to refer to Hebrew, then you want to refer to Greek.
Because you got to. Because you have to. Because what was the scriptures wrote? The scriptures wrote in what?
Hold on. No,
it's written in English.
It's wrote in English now. What was it originally wrote in?
What was the Bible originally written in? Written in?
The Torah.
The Torah
was what?
Was what?
I don't know about the Torah because the Torah is not
the Torah
Bible.
Was wrote
the
in
first 5 books. That's
okay,
your
right.
twin
Which
brother,
I got right here.
Which is
which
Edom.
which I got right here. Okay.
Well, I don't lead on Edom.
Edom. What are you talking about?
What do you think deals with the Torah?
No.
They talking about the fake Jews. They talking about fake Jews.
Amalek.
Yeah, they don't.
Amalek is one of the sons.
Right, but they don't deal with the. They don't deal with the.
But they don't deal with the
Talmud.
They deal with the
they deal with the Talmud.
They deal with the Talmud. They don't deal with the
Tanakh. Not the Torah.
They don't deal with the Tanakh. They don't deal with the Torah. They deal with the Talmud.
The Talmud. That's what you're talking about. That's what's been tampered with.
That's who the Jewish people.
Ish means Jew-like.
Oh,
trying to be.
So you watch
not Jew. It's your twin brother Esau.
So who the Israelites?
Us, bro.
So who the Israelites?
You are.
He watched us, bro.
He never said we wasn't though. He never said we wasn't. The
You're
Israelites.
either a Jew or you're a Benjamite.
You a Benjamin.
But listen, what's your nationality? What's your nationality?
I'm a Swede. I'm Swede.
Dave, okay, listen. Okay, who were the Vikings?
You can be a Levite.
Who was the first Vikings?
Viking.
The Vikings. They were from Sweden, and they were Israelites.
Aren't they from Gaul?
No, the Vikings, the first Vikings.
He naming a clan.
Ships, man,
He naming a clan out of the Vikings. The Gaul. He naming a clan out of the Vikings.
Gaul. He named a clan.
The clan Gaul was with this German.
That clan that might be German though.
Yeah, I think they was German. Gaul was German.
I think Gaul.
But I'm telling you, the Swedes, just because your skin looks like that, you can be an Israelite, and you study. Esau does not study. Esau studies to tell lies.
Do you know where that name originated?
What? Esau?
Esau.
Yeah, we know it, isn't it? Yeah.
It comes out of the Bible. But whose name was changed and called Israel?
Jacob.
Okay.
Right.
Now Jacob, if we're all in agreement with that, that's got a J in it. So how can we? He says he was going to.
I got to go ahead.
Among the nations.
Can somebody get the Sirach, the prologue?
It's going to be preached in every language.
Right. Listen. I got you. This is why we speak English and not Hebrew, because number one, you understand English and not
English,
Hebrew.
right.
So it says, this is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 11. It says, for with stammering lips and another tongue.
Read.
He know my
You said, listen.
So why can't we converse?
No, we can't.
In the Bible that's written in the tongue that we
Listen,
speak.
you know why? Because of English is a bastardized language in it.
Why the word bastardized come?
Hey, can I ask him a question?
Hey,
let me ask you a
There's
question.
a brother in my class that said that I had to question him on it because he went on the air talking about bastard.
I understand where you're coming from.
Means father or fatherless, one without a father.
Right.
And his intention was to say because they take from this one.
So what is the father?
They take.
Listen.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
They take from Latin, which are Romans and Latinos,
Right.
and then they take the words from French.
Right.
And
Okay.
they
So
take the
that's
words,
why it's
and so
bastardized.
it's not bastardized.
Listen. What's
It's
the
a language
No, why
is
it's bastardized?
spoken in the country that you
Okay,
are in.
but guess what?
Don't you know there are
It's called
Israelites in
transliteration.
France and they speak French?
Okay.
And there are Israelites
but you
in
miss it.
Russia,
But you still-
and they speak
but
Russian.
you still missing the point.
The point is, the Lord said it's going to be spoken in every language.
Guess what?
Go ahead.
First of all, pull up Zephaniah 3 and 9.
Got it right here.
Okay?
Yeah,
Let me get you to understand.
Let him read it.
First.
We're gonna get the script.
Because
we got to deal with you in order.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
give me the Zephaniah.
Zephaniah 3 and 9. But then will I return to the people of pure language.
Pure language. So
What is that pure language?
What does mean will? He will. Tell me he will. I know he will. He hasn't returned yet.
He does. We stand.
You are here.
No. We're standing up
Who
here.
said he? Who is he?
So you actually
Who
think
is he talking about?
he's talking about his people?
He's talking about this. Listen what it says.
Listen, Israel was a people before it was a place.
Exactly.
Okay?
Jerusalem is always a people before it's a
Hold
place.
on,
Go
keep
ahead.
reading, brother.
Go ahead. Start over.
Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people.
Then.
But who's the I we're talking
The
about?
then is now, and it's talking about the Israelites.
That's why we
the
speak.
elect.
That's why
we know.
He was talking about himself.
No,
he was talking
no,
about
that's-
himself.
Go back and read
Right,
it.
He was talking about himself. When he
Of
said
course.
I, he's
Now
talking about himself.
that's what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
go ahead.
He's
Go ahead.
talking
One
about
speaker.
himself. My point is, he hasn't returned, and he will.
We never say he returned, though.
He says, he's making reference
One speaker.
to you all being here now, and now is the pure language. It's not time for a pure language
Can I
yet.
ask one question, Gabari?
Go ahead.
Bob,
Because the Lord hasn't returned yet.
All right, look.
Good. Finish reading.
This Zephaniah 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people in pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent. And now we out here serving him. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord would do nothing. He revealed his secrets unto the servants of the prophets. And we out here on highways and byways as he's commanded.
Slow down.
We have the name.
Slow
faster
down.
than I can.
This is for
I told you.
edification. This is for edification. Why wouldn't we? Listen, the Lord sent us on the highways and byways.
He said what?
If the Lord sent us on the highways and byways, why wouldn't we have his name? Don't we got to be saved?
Now listen.
You have to be saved.
No. Now listen.
Is that what you said?
Now listen.
We
now
have
listen. Okay.
Yes.
Anytime the Lord do anything, how does He do it?
I told you to get 2 weeks.
How does the Lord? In the Bible, in the Scriptures, days of old, how did the Lord speak to the people? He come down.
We're talking about.
Anybody in the Scriptures, how did the Lord deal with the people? Come over here. Get you blocking the camera. You said what now?
Sorry.
How did the Lord deal with the people when He had to get a message conveyed?
Oh, people be trying to come
He
up
came
with a
through his
name.
prophet.
Okay, that's what we are. We're the Lord's prophets. We're the Lord's mouthpiece. That pure language is what He's given us. That's why we teach and we study the Hebrew. That's why because we have the Hebrew.
I see where you want to lean on what you have.
No, we don't lean on. We lean on the word. We lean on what the Lord has.
Right here says that
I got one. Most credit.
Yeah, we do. No.
going to bring the gospel in more than one language. Because you're scattered among the nations.
Well, yeah.
To whom here you speak.
Now listen. Now we speaking to you in English, right? But we just now listen. Now what's the difference between all
There
of
means
us?
only one name. Give me his only
Acts.
one.
You're
You don't have no, you're not. We believe you through the Spirit. We believe you're Israelite.
You might be
but what makes the difference?
Spiritually, I would condemn.
Now listen. Now what makes the difference is that you said we can't go to. We were telling you that the J was not. We said English is a bastardized language. Now you said it's fatherless, right? Okay, because English has no home. Just like Italian. None of those languages have a home. All of those languages are based out of Hebrew. Hebrew is the father language.
Let me ask
That's
you,
the mother language.
Stop.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me ask you a question. What was the language
Hebrew
at the
is
time?
not a-
What was the language at the Tower of Babel?
Yeah, God. Dude, beautiful.
What was the one language that everybody was speaking before they got scattered? The Tower of Babel.
They spoke of one accord.
What was the language?
To the best of my knowledge, it has no title.
Okay, hold on, now, stop. So answer this question then. Answer this question then for me. And I'm back to Paul when he was Saul. Paul was a learned man, right?
Yep.
Answer the question. Paul was a learned man, right? Spoke to several different languages, right?
Yes.
But when he was knocked off the horse on his way to Damascus, what language did the Lord speak to him in?
And when I read it, I read it in English.
But the scripture specifically says what tongue he was knocked off and what he brought it to him.
Answer his question.
You think you can confound me with
In your
that?
Bible? Is it in your Bible?
Yeah, I've got my Bible.
No, that wasn't to be confounded. That's because I want to know.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Just read it.
I'm not here to be.
You got it?
No.
Strifeful.
We got you. We're gonna read it.
Here we go.
26, verse 14.
What you do?
Listen, Acts 26.
Acts chapter 26, this
Acts
is the Spirit, bro. You gotta listen to the Spirit, man.
Acts 26.
Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me and saying in the Hebrew tongue,
So the Lord uses the
why
Hebrew
thou
tongue.
persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. And look, it's in red.
That was the language that everybody was speaking because of all the languages that the Lord could have used to speak to. Oh, I'll give you one more. You want another example?
I'm going to ask a question.
One more.
I'm going to ask a question.
I'm going to give you one more example.
All right.
When
he was speaking to a Hebrew.
Okay. Now watch this. No, watch this. Okay. So let's watch this. When the Lord showed up at Nebuchadnezzar and wrote on the wall, what language did he do and who did he have to go get the translation from?
Nebuchadnezzar couldn't interpret it. He needed an interpreter.
And the interpreter understood. So he understood the language of Hebrew. So that's 2 times where the Lord could have came. Nebuchadnezzar didn't even understand Hebrew, but he had it written in Hebrew so that you will have to go get someone that understands Hebrew to interpret. See, that's 2 times that the Lord could have used.
And then when he interpreted, what tongue did he interpret it in?
He interpreted from the Hebrew and told them what it meant.
Into what language?
Oh, no, in the scripture it says that, but
who did he speak to?
So, then I say something. Your argument is not making sense. The point you're saying is this your point. You're saying, but he translated to another language. Listen, the point is. I'm gonna make a point. Your name Raymond. Your name is Raymond, right? That is your name. All right. If I call you Raimundo, that's a transliteration of your name, but that is not your name.
That's right.
So what we're saying is,
still my name.
If my name Michael, if my mother named me Michael, if my mother said the sounds I want produced when he is called is Michael, if I go to France,
stop. No. Watch this. If you listen to Chinese, Russian, or any other language, you may not understand nothing that they're saying. But if they get to Barack Obama or Michael Jordan, you gonna understand. You ain't understand nothing they was saying. Hong Kong, Michael Jordan, You don't know what they said, but you knew they was talking about Michael Jordan.
Because what
names do not
translate because they're a proper noun. Proper nouns in English class don't translate. So what we're saying is certain things you gotta, the Lord name is Hebrew. So to properly call on the Lord, you gotta know his name in Hebrew.
And that's why he
No,
said,
you don't.
Well, you don't believe in the Bible.
you don't believe in the Bible.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because the scripture says there's only one name that can be under
Hold on, I want to know why.
and that's the scripture.
I want to know why. Why?
And that's
Why? Tell me why. You said
can call on
the brother
any
just said
name?
the brother just said
hold
that
on.
you can only
Let him
call on
For real?
one name.
For
You
real.
said that doesn't lie. I want to know why.
So you saying, hold on.
There's
You-
only one name by which you may be saved. Is that the scripture you're talking about?
I want to know why.
Is that the scripture you're talking
I
about?
believe yes, that's the scripture, book and Acts. We all know it. But
And what is that name? What does it say? In the
Now I
book?
don't even want to give it to you.
It's Jesus of Nazareth.
No, it's not.
it don't say
That's
Jesus
no
there.
say.
It doesn't say
In
it.
this book it does.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
In that book,
Get the
in this book,
Now you're
book.
trying to bring me out of another book into another language. Is this all in English?
Say what?
That's the Hebrew.
This is the Hebrew.
I don't read Hebrew.
Exactly. So guess what that means? You come up short and you can't come up here and debate with me and then understand.
Because you
But
know what?
that's not so.
No, listen.
is.
The Lord gave us instruction.
What you're saying?
Listen, but the Lord gave us.
No, what you're saying is because I read it in one language and you read it in another language.
I read it in another
You're
language.
saying
No, the difference
I
is.
can't debate because you have it in the native language.
I said you
and
can't
your
come up and teach me.
interpretation of that language.
You can't teach me because you can't understand.
first of all-
You can't even understand the
First of all,
Hebrew that I'm trying to get you
listen,
to.
you can't teach him.
You can't
first of all,
teach me.
Because why? Why? Because listen. It's
You
been
can't
given
teach
to-
me,
It's
you
been
can't.
given to the prophets. You're up here, listen, because what you're doing, listen, what you're doing, you're
language is
listen,
given
no,
to the
no,
prophets.
listen, no, yes, because we are, listen, the scripture says, he said, have us to know all things. Okay, if you professing that you want to know your nationality, then you have to humble down and learn.
Matthew 1,
Okay, because you do
21,
read, listen, you do read, I give you that.
Show
You
it to me. This is the 1611. So this is one of the first translations.
That's the first time.
There's no letter J in there.
Look, check it
So how
out.
you gonna call him Jesus?
Look what that says. It says King James.
King James.
King James. King James.
1611.
1611. Okay.
That's when he first
Now
translated.
read. Let him read. Let us see the name.
Show
And look
him
at
that.
that.
Matthew 1:21. And she shall
his
bring
name?
forth a son, and thou shalt call his name
Iezu.
Look.
I-S-E-A-U.
There's no J.
So there's no J.
Bro, that's going on
Yeah,
here.
he shall
So your
say-
J is already
It's
gone.
gone.
So what's his name?
J is
Jesus or
already
Iezu?
gone.
So that confirms that his name can't be Jesus, right?
But that's
Listen, wait.
confirming that it's not written in...
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
I'm not saying that it's not this.
No, that's not his name.
Fellas,
We're not saying that's his name.
Fellas.
Oh, that's what
After two ammunitions,
Yeah, you're right.
Reject.
You're right. Well, listen, because like I said, listen, man, we're the prophets of the Lord, and we're here to teach. Like, if you just don't want to, if you don't want to learn Hebrew,
I'm going to
that's
ask
fine.
you a question. If God created...
Please don't say, oh man. Go ahead, what you trying to say?
Adam and Eve, Adam and Eve
Shut
brought
down.
forth
Second
children.
Ezra 6 and 54, man.
There was no Hebrew.
Yeah, I
there.
kind of want to shut down right now.
There was no Hebrew there.
Hebrew was the only language.
Okay.
How did
Yeah.
how did he name Adam? Okay, go ahead. We
Who's
gotta
the
go.
first Hebrew?
Eber.
Hebrew.
Go ahead.
No.
If you say no,
If
it
you
don't
say no,
matter.
okay.
If you say no, come on.
It's a city.
Okay, man.
No,
All right, okay, cool. Eber's a city. Eber's a city. Eber's a city. Okay.
So was Gilead. Gilead was the son of
We're here.
Manasseh.
Pop.
Listen, okay.
Pop. You gonna keep
We can go.
spinning your wheels.
No.
Salute out.
I'm going.
Salute out.
All right.
Hey, Shalom,
All right,
man.
with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akudash. All right, double honors to our elder apostles, GMS, man. Peace and blessings be multiplied to the occupants out here preaching this truth and sincerity. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.